I mean, they've got their chance at the top pick, but the numbers don't favor them to land that first overall selection. Ed Willes, what's your gut tell you? Where are the Canucks going to wind up on Saturday afternoon?
Well, I believe the highest odds of probability of them to finish third. Now, that doesn't make them, it doesn't mean it's over 50%. I believe it's 45 they pick in the top three, 55 they pick 3 through 6. I think that where they stay is the highest. It doesn't by any means that. So I'm just going to stick with that. I think they picked 3. I think they picked Jesse Puljujarvi. And I'm telling you, I've watched. Have you watched any of the under-18s?
I did, yeah.
If there are 2 players better in the draft than this kid, that's a pretty good draft. I mean, I didn't really watch him that closely in the World Junior, but I watched him closely in 2 games, and boy, he's got it all. He's the real deal.
Well, and that's how I look at things too. I mean, yes, perfect world, they win the draft lottery, they get Austin Matthews, but I think anything in the top 3, if they stay where they are, anything in the top 3 represents a win for the Vancouver Canucks.
No, I think the real interesting question is if they go 4 to 5, because Ulevy, the Finnish kid, looks for all the world, and I'm sorry, I'm just going on what all the pundits, but people whose opinion I trust say he's a top pairing defenseman. So if you're picking 4th or 5th, do you go Matthew Tkachuk, who looks like he's going to be a 30-goal first-line left winger, or do you go to the defenseman who might not have the same impact, but for the Canucks fills a better need? I think that's the more interesting question. Or do you trade down? And I think that scenario is very much in play for the Canucks. I know they love Jake Bean from Calgary.